Awesome. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Yes. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Cletus from VIA Labs, and today we'll be talking about Proto-USD for ICM, built by VIA Labs. So first, I want to talk a little bit about myself here and introduce myself. My name is Cletus. I go by my middle name. A little bit about me. I am the co-founder and I lead the operations at VIA Labs. Love dogs, love to play golf, and I only know how to make breakfast. If anyone is who went to Michigan, University of Michigan, go blue to all of you guys out there. But to get started, so VIA Labs at a glance, what we do is we are a cross-chain infrastructure provider. We have sent over 400,000 cross-chain messages and have an ecosystem of over 120 interconnected blockchains. So this is a 20-plus client growing ecosystem and are a proud grantee of the Circle USDC grant program and the Avalanche Infra Buildo program. So some of the chains that we work with, Vitruvio, Zirkit, Nibru, and some of these other ones and so on. But to get into Proto-USD, let's talk first about the problem that we are solving. Now, in this space, what we're starting to see is that the space is no longer growing vertically, it's growing horizontally, which means that there's a lot of these chain ecosystems that are building a whole bunch of chains around their main chain. And so, as we can see with RAS providers and everybody launching chains, every single new week, there's hundreds and hundreds of new chains being launched. This leads to fragmented liquidity, disjointed dApps, and really an isolated developer experience. So what we have built is Proto-USD to be able to solve these problems. And what it does is it's built using the primitives with the bridged USDC standard and cross-chain transfer protocol using ICM as a core base for this. And underneath the hood, what's going on is that we have a new Avalanche L1 can onboard USDC into their ecosystem, instantly tapping into this liquidity and using ICM underneath the hood to be able to bring USDC through the bridged USDC standard to their respective blockchain, going back and forth, all using Avalanche's built-in native infrastructure. Now, where it really gets cool is that not only is this within the Avalanche ecosystem, but it can also extend outside of the Avalanche ecosystem and source USDC and really other stablecoins into the Avalanche ecosystem and into that respective L1. So in this case, you can use, if you have a stablecoin on Ethereum, you can use CCTP and go into Avalanche and then go into that respective Avalanche L1. So to put it all together, for example, we are now connecting the entire Avalanche ecosystem through ICM with the bridged USDC standard to Avalanche and into Ethereum or any other of the CCTP connected chains. And in this case, to really kind of cement that example, even other chains that are connected to this network, like Zirkit, for example, if you're an Avalanche L1 and everyone is connected into this network, we use a multi-message hopping to go, in this case, from Zirkit through the VIA network, through CCTP, built by Circle, all throughout ICM, and into whatever specific Avalanche ICM blockchain that needs that USDC. So I do want to show a little video promo. We do have this in action. This is live right now on testnet. And I'm going to go ahead and click this. And I'm not too sure if the sound is going to play, but let's go ahead and try it. All right, looks like the sound isn't playing, but you can see here, this is live at avax.protousd.com. We're showing here the mobile version, but it's clicking through. All these test sets are live. We're showing dispatch, connecting to Echo, which are two of the Avalanche L1 permissionless chains. You can swap or bring in $20 USDC. It bridges between those using dispatch to the Avalanche C chain into Echo. But in this case, you can also go from all other ICM chains too, or other chains that are connected within the Proto-USD ecosystem. So if you want to pull USDC from Ethereum, if you want to pull it from Solana, anywhere else, you can now bring this into the Avalanche L1 ecosystem. So I'm going to hit next here. Looks like it wants to keep on playing. All right, so looking ahead, what we are looking to build is instant deployments for this, for all of the new L1s that are being able to be launched. So this is connecting with RAS providers. This is connecting with documentation, where if somebody wants USDC on their L1 on day one, we can make this happen. Next, multi-chain expansions. Why stop in only one chain? Why stop in only maybe the CCTP chains? Why not go to non-EVM? We can do that now, and that's in the roadmap for going ahead. And something else that Circle actually just released, it's called CCTP v2. This is something that we're planning on implementing into this, which is instant liquidity transfers very quickly. So not only using CCTP, but using their next generation of their technology with CCTP v2 into there and bringing that to the entirety of the Avalanche ecosystem as well. So with that, what I want to close with is who can use Proto-USD? The real answer is everybody. If you're a blockchain enthusiast, if you're building on a DEX, if you just want to go ahead and swap USDC into your ecosystem, use it for borrowing and lending, you can now. dApp developers, if you want to build with this, you can send data and value together and be able to build your own dApps with whatever Avalanche L1 you want to all together. And companies, foundations, if you're an L1 yourself, you can also easily onboard this into your ecosystem. We're going to make this very, very easy. But for right now, if you're an Avalanche L1 in the crowd, we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to get connected. And we can figure out how we can get you Proto-USD for ICM onto your specific Avalanche L1. So with that, I want to say thank you. And thank you for everybody who's coming. If you want this presentation, you can scan this QR code. We got a whole bunch of links here, VIA Labs, Proto-USD, our documentation. If you want to get a hold of us or follow us on X, we can go through and do all that. But I want to say thank you to everybody, and it was a pleasure.